Hi guys and girls, welcome back to GDB Guitar Tuition. I'm Gary Brown, as you probably know by now, and what I thought I'd do today is add to my riff library that I've been working on and teach you a song by Roach, a band called Roach, and the riff is called The Last Resort, and it goes like this. Notice I'm playing it quite slowly and steadily, not the same tempo as the record, or the CD record. I'm showing my age there, aren't I? And that's really how you should be practicing it as well, just nice and steady. I'm just using a Boss MT2 pedal there as well, just for a bit of effect. Okay, now, in fact, I'm just going to turn off my pedal just so that you can hear more clearly what I'm playing. I think the best way to approach this song, there are 4 sections to this song, and in terms of the fingering, there's loads of ways of playing this. I mean, you can play it here. Where is it now? You can play it here. I find the best way is to play it here. Missed the note there, didn't I? Sorry. Okay, now the best way to do this is we're going to take that first section, which is this one. Now remember, I'll probably bang on about this in every lesson I teach. Tempo is completely the last thing you need to worry about. Absolutely forget tempo. It's not even anything to do with practice. You just do it at the end. You speed things up gradually, and to get the correct tempo is going to be just the icing on the cake. It's the last thing you need to worry about. So we're going to play it really slowly like this. And it's quite interesting when you do that with a riff, because you find other riffs and you can kind of maybe borrow ideas from them and make up your own things. But it gives it quite a sort of a different slant, if you like. And it's sometimes quite a nice idea, but it's also essential for practice as well. So I'm going to play in what we call 4th position. My first finger's controlling the 4th fret, my second finger's controlling the 5th fret, third finger 6th fret, 4th finger 7th fret, and I'm just spreading my fingers across the guitar like so. Okay, now my first note in this riff is going to be the E at the 7th fret of the 5th string. Now, okay, so that's an E note, so we'll play that again. 4th finger. Now, notice I didn't really move my other fingers when I played it. I kept them where they're going to be used. Okay, so now my second finger is going to play the 5th fret of the 4th string. So let's play those two. So we've got 7th fret 5th string, 5th fret 4th string. And then I'm going to play the 4th fret of the 4th string with my first finger, back onto the second finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string. So let's just do that again. So in terms of the frets, we've got 7 on the 5th string, 5 on the 4th string, 4 on the 4th string, back to 5 on the 4th string. And then we're going to play first finger, 4th fret, 3rd string. Okay, then we're going to go back to 2nd fret on the, second finger, 5th fret of the 4th string, and then first finger, 4th fret of the 4th string. So we're going to play this again. So fret numbers 7 on the 5th string. Okay, so it's just going to be starting on the 4th finger. So if you remember that, you can't go wrong really. And I'll do it really slowly. Okay, now there's some debate about this. I mean, the next section, you really can play it in a million different ways, probably. The way I think is best, and I've been working on this for a while, trying to figure out the easiest way to play this, and I think, excuse me, I think the best way is if you play the open D string, actually, and just play the same riff again. But you see, the thing about this riff, this bit is always the same. It's just the first note that changes. So I'm going to change the first note from that E to the open D. Okay, so I've got open D string, and then the 5-4 5 on the 4th string, the 4th fret of the 3rd string, and then 5, 4, 5 on the 4th string again. So it's, and this 5, 4 thing just does it every time. So it goes, so let's play section 1 together, and then play the 2nd section with me. Remember, the 2nd section starts on the open 4th string, and then the best way I think is to change positions now. 1st finger plays the C on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then you play the other part with these 2 fingers instead now, the 2nd finger and the 3rd finger. Okay, so it's, sorry. Okay, so we've got this. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so it's, oops, I played it wrong. Section 1 again, section 2, section 3. I'll go through section 3 again. 1st finger's on the C on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. 3rd finger's 5th fret of the 4th string. 2nd finger's controlling the 4th fret of the 4th string. And then you go back to the 5th fret, and then it's 2nd finger 4th fret 3rd string. So it's fairly straightforward. Okay, so section 1. Section 2, open D string. Section 3 with the C. Section 4 is a bit debatable, this, but I've kind of settled on this. What I'm doing there, it's the same as the 1st section, but your 4th finger's on the B, 7th fret, 6th string, instead of 7th fret, 5th string. So remember the 1st section, we did E, which the first note of the riff is the E on the 7th fret of the 5th string, with the 4th finger. Instead of that, we're going to play exactly the same thing, except the 4th finger is on the 7th fret of the 6th string instead. That's a B note. So, 1st section again, 2nd section with the open D, 3rd section with the C, 4th section and final section with the B. So let's shift position back to the first position, back to the original position. And I'm using alternate picking as well. And by the way, I'm also palm muting a little bit. If you don't know how to palm mute, that little fat, fleshy part of your hand, mine's quite fat there actually, little fat hands I've got. So if you want to put that, just touch the strings with it. You can hear that, it's just killing the string. It makes it sound really rocky, especially with a pedal. If I turn the MT2 on again, so. And I find that just the best way to play it. There are, like, as I showed you before, there are other ways to play it. Other teachers will teach you it a completely different way. But I just find that that's a really nice way to play it. It sits well under the fingers for me. Excuse me. Okay, so I hope that was enjoyable. I hope you learnt something, and I hope you have many hours of fun playing that riff. And do come again, and I'll see you next time. God bless and bye for now.